Africa is the second largest continent in size and holds the same position by population. There are 54 countries in Africa and more than 1.3 million people live on the continent. This means about 15% of the world's total population lives in Africa. Algeria is Africa's largest country. This country is among the 10 largest countries in the world. The most populous country in Africa, however, is Nigeria with more than 219 million people. But the country is only a third the size of Algeria. Africa's largest city is Lagos in Nigeria, with more than 22 million inhabitants. Lagos is also one of the biggest metropolitan cities in the world and is estimated to become the world's largest city by 2100, with more than 100 million inhabitants. Seychelles, an island nation in the Indian Ocean, is the smallest country in Africa. But on the African mainland, the smallest country is the Gambia. Africa is also home to the world's fourth largest island, Madagascar, in the Indian Ocean. Madagascar follows Greenland, New Guinea, and Borneo in size. Africa is also home to the world's longest river, the Nile, that stands at 6,852 kilometers long. The Nile passes through 11 African countries. It has two sources, the White Nile coming from Lake Victoria in Uganda and the Blue Nile coming from Lake Tana in Ethiopia. The river mouth is in Egypt. Mount Kilimanjaro in Tanzania is Africa's highest mountain. Mount Kilimanjaro has 3 volcanic cones, and the highest volcanic cone of them is called Chibo. The highest peak is called Uhuru Peak with 5,895 meters or approximately 19,340 feet. The mountain is located in the Tanzanian highlands at the border to Kenya. Mount Kilimanjaro can only be climbed from the Tanzanian side, but it can even be seen from Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. Africa's biggest lake is Lake Victoria, that is shared among Uganda, Tanzania, and Kenya. Victoria is also the world's second largest freshwater lake. Only Lake Superior in North America is bigger. The Sahara in northern Africa is the largest hot desert in the world. The climate is extremely dry in this region. There are 16 landlocked countries in Africa. These countries are located in the interior of the continent and have neither access to the Atlantic Ocean nor to the Indian Ocean. 2 of these landlocked countries, the tiny countries of Eswatini and Lesotho, are located within South Africa. Africa has the richest diversity of facts in the world because it is here that humans originated. In the past, expert opinion was divided about this, but that debate was finally closed. This is the source, the origin, the foundation, and the mother of all humans across all continents. Did you know that it boasts of the world's longest river, the second largest freshwater lake, the world's biggest animal, the strongest waterfalls, and the world's driest place?